Hello. Hey people. Trying this again. And I just want to see if anyone is around tonight. I'm just kind of getting set up. I have a really awesome project that I am going to show. I was on like a minute ago and it wasn't working right. And I couldn't see. There, hi Tara. There I can see people. Awesome. Okay, so I wasn't on before. I mean, I was, but I wasn't. I don't know if I was accidentally going live in some other group, but here we have, hi Barb. So here, this is something I'm going to be working on. I just got it in the mail today, so I'm super excited. There are Christmas trees and some like birch trees and some winter animals that will be super cute to do like a cute board. But I'm going to work on that a little later. Today, hi Trisha, I am going to do a really, really cute board. So this is like an antique, hi Sarah, this is an antique wooden board. So basically my husband cut the board, it's a pine board, and I painted it with white chalked paint. Then I sanded it just a little bit so that it's nice and smooth. And then I took some of this stain. So we got some stain, the dark walnut, and I stained it. I wiped it on. I let it set just a few minutes, not a very long time. Not a very long time. And then, hi Julie, hi Teresa. And then I wiped it off and I waxed it. So I used, hi Ashley. I waxed it with the paste wax. Hi Leslie. And then I let it set for 24 hours. So this, I made 1, 2, 3, like probably 6 or 7 boards over the weekend. And if I wasn't working on so many other projects, I would have done more. But this is really nice and smooth. It has a great surface. When it's done, it's gonna look really, really great. Hi Tammy, with what I'm doing and like kind of that antique-y look. So we're going to put a word on the board, and I'm gonna do that with my my charcoal chalk paste. And then I'm going to do a really, really, really awesome technique with it. And I cannot wait for you to see. And we're not going to use all of these, but this is what comes in the transfers that are the patterns. So you get this really big polka dot one, which is super cute. And then these little, whichever way you want, those little like swirly things, and then a floral bit, some of these little beaded things, whatever, some random lines, I don't know what to call it, bigger polka dots, don't make me laugh, and then this little quatrefoil thing, which I did use on a pumpkin, which I absolutely loved. It turned out really great. And then this is the one we're using tonight. So I'm so excited to get going. I hope everyone had a really, really great Monday. I'm going to set this aside for now. I already wrote on the back what it is. And I already wrote on the back of this one. So, hi Mom. I haven't seen you for a while watching me. I'm going to do a really cool design. Oh, thanks for the thumbs up. Yes, absolutely. Come back later and watch from the beginning where I'm going to do the, this is what I think Brenda posted on her page earlier today. Call me crazy, but I love the smell of a brand new transfer. I don't know if that's crazy. Hi, Rachel, or what, but I do. So notice that this is a big transfer and I peeled the backing off of it. I did not peel the transfer off the backing because when you do that, you're actually curling it. So you don't want to do this. Hi, Pat. So I peeled the backing off of this, and now the sticky side is up. I'm going to flip it over and stick it down. Now remember, my board is painted, stained, and then waxed. It's very sticky. I'm wondering if I should fuzz it. I get so paranoid because the last thing you want to do is let your transfer get too like stuck to a board. It makes me very sad when that happens. So I'm just gonna fuzz it a little bit, and then if you use something super fuzzy like what I just did, I can see that there is a little piece of fuzz. Michael Laverty, how's your new job going? I heard you like it. I heard you actually had to go to work and wear work presentable clothes. You aren't always home. I mean, like working from home. Hi, Jenny. All right, so here we go with the hello. And I just want to, good evening, Julie. I want to make sure it's a little bit, like I want it centered on my board. I probably need it a little bit higher. There we go. All right, so as I lay it down, then I'm going to go back from the middle out and just kind of push it onto my board, make sure I don't have any bubbles in there. And I'll just take one of my squeegees and just kind of do the same thing that I did with my hands, but there we go. We definitely want to make sure with such a large transfer and such big letters that we don't have bubbles. So we get all those out, and oh, it looks beautiful. Like I'm super excited, like just looking at it this way. Okay. I feel like my camera is moving, so I will just move with it. I might have to adjust it. So I stirred up ahead of time my charcoal. It's getting pretty low, so I have a new one on hand, but I'm going to grab this, my trusty angled squeegee, and my smaller squeegee. Hello, Susanna. Hi, Holly. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to like put this on in different places on the board, and then got a little chunky. Hi, Ashley. And then after I put this on, I'm going to use my angled squeegee and spread it out. This is my favorite way to hold it, flat side towards my thumb. And this is like the longest. I don't know why. This is just the way I like to do it. Other people hold it in other directions, but I prefer this. And here we go. We're going to get our beautiful charcoal hello on this board that I antiqued, pine board with some chalk paint and some Minwax, stain, and then what else? And then I let that stain set for a while, and I wiped it off, and then I waxed it. And the waxing will take a little bit more of that stain off, so whatever's set in will be set in, and the rest is kind of history. It gives it an antiqued white look, like an old wood look, and I absolutely adore it. Like an old painted, worn out wood fence or wood, you know, whatever. But I love, love, love. And the best thing about it is that it is a reusable board. So when I make these boards, we can, hi Beth, hi Debbie. Oh gosh, how many people did I miss? Hi Donna. So with these boards that I made, I can reuse this. So I can wash this off and reuse it. These boards are going to be available at my, look at that, it looks so good, at my events that you can purchase. These are the some of the boards. I'm just going to clean off my Hello Transfer a little bit, giving that time to dry, just because I'm going to need it in a few minutes. So I'm going to try to get as much of this chalk off of it as I can in my big thing of water. And I'm going to end up needing to, you know, I'll wash it on my mat like I always do, but first things first, I need to, oh, I spilled some water. Of course I did. So I'm just washing this off, and I'm going to use a wipe over here. So I'm going to set this aside while it's drying. Just move it back there. Pull this forward. This is my multi-purpose mat. So after I get a lot of the chalk paste off of my transfer, I'm going to move it over to this mat and wash it with my my Clorox wipes. Well, actually, my Members Mark wipes. So I'm going to pull it out, and you're going to see that it's still pretty chalky, but that's normal. I'm just trying to get all the drips off. Okay, so I've cleaned it a little bit, gotten a lot of that chalk, but see, it's still messy. This is normal, so this is what you're gonna do when you have, and it's sticky side down right now. Then I grab my container of wipes. You don't want to use baby wipes. You want to use a disinfectant wipe. Any brand will do. Hi, John. Hi, Crystal. And I'm just going to kind of wash this, getting all this stuff off. And I will be drying it in between too, because the project that I'm doing tonight uses this this particular transfer twice. So I'll just grab one of my towels, and I'm going to dry this. Get some of the excess water off, and now I'm going to wash it again with a clean Clorox wipe. Why not baby wipes? The mat is a great idea. If you know what it is, it's the all-purpose mat. Actually, this one is from Close to My Heart. They are $19.95, I think. I went and looked for mats like the Silpat mat, you know, like that people use for cooking, and they were way more expensive. So I'm sticking with these. For my events, I have about, well, I have one for pretty much each person who comes, and I just keep buying a few more at a time as I earn money, so that I have enough to fill my room with place settings of chalking nature. All right, so everything's clean. Make sure we have like the lint off of here. Looks good. I don't see anything. So now we need this to dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of set it over. Hi, Monica. Oh, Suzanne, I forgot to say about baby wipes. Baby wipes have, a lot of them have like skin soothing agents in them. So, or like vitamin, some have like vitamin E, lanolin, or different things. And those aren't good for your transfer. So we don't want that. Okay, now that is setting over there, and it's going to dry a little bit. And I'm going to pull this back, move this forward because there we go, so you can see it. And I'm just going to keep drying it until I know that it's really good and dry, because what we're going to do next is to layer the damask pattern. Is that what this is called? Right? It's damask, right? Layer this over the letters in a different color. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be extremely pretty. I can't wait. So we're just kind of letting this dry a lot. I just love the look of this board. Hi, Shar. How are you? How are the boys? Dry, dry, dry. And as I do this, now I'm going to kind of go back and get my transfer that is drying over here. And I'm going to dry this a little bit and talk. So I'm just using my heat tool a little bit to dry out some of the parts of this. Not a lot, because it is heat and I don't want it to, I'm moving it as I do that. I can show you what I'm doing. I'll set this down. I'm really just trying to dry it off, but I'm moving it. I don't want any part to get too hot. A hairdryer works really well, and because the hairdryer is less heat intense, this can get pretty hot. A hairdryer can get pretty hot, but sometimes heat tools can get even hotter. All right, so it looks like this is pretty good. Now, the best thing is that I'm gonna fuzz this again, and of course I'm gonna fuzz it on my towel, which also will help take off the excess moisture, water. Okay. Ha ha ha. Boys are great. I'm so glad. That's awesome. My kiddos are so busy, like I can't even. I'm sure everybody has the same issues, but I tell you what, if you haven't already been through the teenage driving and the 16-year-old phase of life, I never see my daughter. She's 16. I never see her. I had no idea it was going to be like this. I mean, I guess you take it for granted that you see them all the time, especially when you have to drive them places, because you're always the one picking them up, so you at least see them at that point in the day, and you can like have a car ride home and ask them how their day was. Well, now I never see my child. My 16-year-old is just, I mean, when she comes home at night, I like demand, I'm like, you're not allowed to leave the house without a hug. You're not allowed to go to bed without a hug. I need to see you, because if I physically see you, it's much better. She is not 16. Yeah, she's 16. She's 16 and like thinks she's just totally self-sufficient. Okay, so did you see what I just did? While I was talking, I laid down this damask pattern on top of the gray. Hi, Missy. And then I put the hello back over it. So very carefully, and I just want to like scooch this a little, because I can see I want it scooched a little, just a little. Not too much. Okay. And again, we're going to be moving this. We're going to move the damask pattern over. So we're going to do part of this, and we're going to end up doing the whole word. Hi, Chelsea. So I'm going to get my custard color, because it's a beautiful off-white color. And I'm going to use this. Well, I just got some on my hand. And we are going to just cover and scrape. So I'm going to cover what I have and scrape. And since we're doubly, since we're doubled up here, hi Alicia, oh my goodness, here we go. I'm just kind of dragging the chalk with my squeegee into the places where it needs to be. And okay, now, tricky part, I've scraped that off. I'm going to set this aside and I'm going to lift this. Okay. Lift this. Oh, yeah, look at that. Isn't that awesome? And now I'm going to replace this over here. But first, I need this to be dry. Isn't that pretty? Isn't it awesome how you can do that? Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love your hearts and your thumbs ups and your all of those things. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be gorgeous when it's done. I'm telling you right now. I think this will work the way I'm doing it. Okay, so we're gonna put this back down, cover up the rest of it. And now, see, I did not unroll this whole thing. That way it stayed kind of put where I wanted it to be. And I'm going to push it down. If you lift up your transfer and then you set it back down and you do it pretty quickly, you don't have to clean it after. The trick is just, where did I not do it yet? Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to keep doing this. You're supposed to start to finish 5 minutes because the chalk will dry. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to spritz it, both of the transfers, so that they don't dry out as I'm working, because this is quite a bit. I probably have 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably have 3 more after this that I need to do to get all of them equally done. Just gonna roll that over, peel this up. Oh, what did I do? Oh man. That's all right. I can fix that. I can fix it. I probably need to clean this in between. So why don't I set this down, clean this with a wipe. This is just how you quickly clean a transfer. And I probably will spritz a little water. It's a fun process. Hi, Michelle. Oh, Michelle, I have your truck transfer here. Your vintage truck. So I wasn't sure if you're still in town, but I've got it and we can take care of that. It just came today with some of my other stuff that I ordered. I know. Hi, Julie. The vintage truck is like the most coveted transfer that we have right now. All right, I'm just going to wipe this. Whoops. Then I'm going to dry this. It's like a whole process. Okay. Okay. Absolutely. Char, this would be a beautiful gift, and it really, really does look really awesome when it's finished. You could add, like, this could be a centerpiece with a like some fall things on like a table even. Let me get this. There we go. Okay. Now, whoops. Just sticking this all down. Okay. Now we will get to work on the top of my L's. Can't wait to see this finished product. And then I saw someone do this, and they actually wanted to distress it even more, so they sanded just a little layer at the top. They just sanded a little bit to kind of distress it some more, which it was beautiful. And then she added kind of like a little fall floral arrangement. Hey, Amy. How are you? My goodness. Okay, so the L's are done. Let's pull this back. Lift and reveal. Check it out, check it out. It really, really, really gives it just a totally different, like, classy look when you add some of these. Like, I could have done whimsical with the polka dots. That would have been super cute. Doing different colors. You could make a board, a sign for a child's room. Thank you for the hearts and the thumbs up. You could do a board for a child's room, and in doing that, you could make, you know, like, to pick out colors that go with the child's room. And then, like, polka dots. I think polka dots are cute for girls. I think we have stripes and zigzags and chevrons and all kinds of things. Let's try. Oh, that's right. I wanted to clean this off in between. So we will. We'll do a little spritz of water. And we'll clean this off in between, just because the shape of the chalk will get on the board instead of on the other letters, just because the shape obviously isn't. Okay. We are almost done with this. And I'm trying to hurry because of that one. Look at that. The soap there. Oh my goodness. So one more Clorox wipe. I do go through a lot of wipes, but that's because I do a ton of this. And I also provide, you know, for the people who come to my events. So we go through a lot of wipes. One more, and then I think we should be fairly set to go with our H. Okay, I'm gonna dry this, not in front of the camera. Would it be easier with a big pattern one like the hearts? Absolutely. The big pattern one, that heart is a huge pattern. I don't have that one actually here, But yeah, we have these cute little ones, and they're versatile. So time consuming just a little bit, but to be honest, to take like 20-30 minutes to do a project is not that long. I mean, you can do just a word without a pattern in, oh, you know, like 2 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. So I don't think it's much more complicated to do this. It's just pretty, and I wanted to show it. Now we're going to go over, and I'm going to make sure all the bubbles are out. We're going to go over it with our custard color. Here we go. Suzanne, are you excited for your party? It's coming up. 2 days. 2 more sleeps. Okay. 1 more. Now I've got 1 more spot to do. Okay. Oh, I think I need to get this right here. I misjudged slightly. There we go. So nice. Yes. Okay, now let me peel this up. Okay, there we go. We're almost done with the entire thing. I just want to clean this part off real quickly, and we'll finish up with the very last part of the H, and then I'll do the big reveal. I'm so excited. I absolutely think this is the most beautiful idea ever. Whew. One more wipe. Awesome. Okay. So if you have not seen this before, you'll have to try it at one of my events. But this pattern pack, remember, you've got so many thank you, Susanna. How's your new job going? Is it going well? It's a little bit different than what you used to do, right? Okay, I'm going to dry this off slightly. Just like shaking it in the air. You can see fluttering away the transfer flies. Like that. I'm going to do a little bit of heat, but not too much. Just enough to take that edge off. Okay. Now, make sure this is dry. My hands are so cold. Okay. I'm almost done. Super duper excited with this board. Okay, here we go. Get it all pressed down. These transfers are the best thing ever. So my husband was watching me do this the other day, and he's like, you know, when you first brought these home, I thought they were like stencils. And they are. They act as a stencil for your chalk. But he's like, I had no idea that there was like something in there. Yes, there's a screen in there. And the best part about the screen is that it makes the finish of your chalk smooth. So it not only holds it in place where you want it, but it also gives it a very smooth finish. All right, so I'm going to lift this up. I'm going to stick it into my water pan so that it can start soaking the chalk off. And our last reveal. Check that out. I've got a little line. There are 2 spots that I'm going to fix, but look at this. Oh, today was your first day. Awesome. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so can you guys see? Can you see up close? Thank you. I love the hearts. Yeah, so there are a couple places that I'll probably fix. Thank you, Shar. So this is Couture. If this is the first time seeing any of my stuff, you have to check it out. Thank you. I'm super excited to play more with my new boards that I made and to show you guys some more techniques and things that you can be doing. And if you have any questions about the product, about the actual chalking, if you want to attend some of my events, definitely need to check out my my page, which is Creative Sarah PG. If you look that up in Facebook, you're gonna find me. Oh, Brenda is who taught me this. She actually, number one, she's one of my upline in the company. She taught me the boards way back when I showed you how to do the boards, and she taught me this trick with the, she made pattern pumpkins, and then today she did a different word. And so basically I'm just, you know, her little prodigy. I'm just doing what she does, and she's got such an eye for decor. And so, yeah, so thank you, Brenda. I appreciate that. And you know, I'm just learning from you guys. So there's my board. I'm super excited. Hi, Teresa. Look what I made. Look what I made. Yeah, so my next big event is October 27th, and then I have a workshop on the 23rd, and I'm giving away, this is the best thing, when you book your workshop with me, if you get 8 guests to come to your event, your workshop is free. So if it's a $40 workshop, you get the entire thing for free, which is awesome. You're going to get the board and the transfer all for free. So definitely check out my events, check out my website, creativesarah.com, and look me up, Creative Sarah PG. That's my Facebook business page. So if we don't have any more questions, then I thank you. I love your thumbs up. Don't forget to share this video. I love shares. And it's 9:12. I actually could clean up and be to bed at a decent time. So I will see you guys later. Stay tuned this week because my new transfer came and I'm going to be working with that super cute fun one. 2 more sleeps, Susanna. We're going to be having your party. Awesome. I cannot wait. All right, guys. Good night.